Before we get started, I just want to apologize in advance for how emo I'm about to be for taking this tree down. Hunting season. I'm feeling sad this morning because I'm having this tree removed. It has grown over the house and is causing a lot of, number one, shade on my roof, which is causing a lot of moss to grow. And it's a newer roof and I want to make it last as long as possible. But also because it is curving over the house, I just want to get it taken down before a windstorm comes through here and branches come off of it, or eventually the whole thing could come down on the house and I just can't risk it. But I think that I just get a little bit sentimental when it's a tree that I have looked at every single day since I bought this place, and it clearly has been growing for a long time with how tall it is. So I am hoping that I can get him to leave a longer section of the trunk since it is so straight, and I might have it milled so that we are able to build something out of it. Otherwise, it is going to be cut into rounds so Zach and I can split it and use it for warmth in the coming seasons. You've been a good tree.
Completing my tree removal today is Daniel and Seth from Wade Wildlife Management. They have been doing this for about 2 years and travel all around our local area to help folks manage their hunting camps and residential trees. I found them through my local neighborhood group and they have nothing but glowing reviews. They were nice enough to allow me to film today so I can show all of you this process. However, I cannot fully capture just how much work went into bringing this tree down. With not much of a drop zone, house and power lines on one side, septic on the other, each cut was extremely calculated. They really do seem like a great team, operating almost silently, with Daniel as the climber and Seth supporting from the ground. It was both exciting and relaxing to watch. Now on to the show. sorry, but can we just recognize that this man is up on a toothpick in the sky with a chainsaw?
And just like that, the tree is gone. It'll definitely take some getting used to with this view, but I think I'll get a lot more sun on the house. I'll show you guys the firewood rounds we also got out of this. Daniel, who did the climbing today, and Seth, who did the support, were absolutely fantastic. I cannot recommend them enough. They're with Wade Wildlife Management based out of Jefferson, New York. So if you're in this area, they are booked and busy, but I know that they would be happy to help you get your tree removed. They also have their own YouTube channel. So if duck hunting or general fowl hunting, waterfowl hunting is your thing, check them out at Flatline Fowl on YouTube. I will link them down below as well. They have way more subscribers than I do, but always happy to have a fellow YouTuber in the house. They cut and stacked all these firewood rounds for me. Not quite sure when Zach and I will be able to get around to doing something with them, but I appreciate them moving to the side yard and keeping them organized. They also cleaned up everything after themselves, raked, blew all of the acorns and leaves up that fell from the tree process. So now the rest of my yard looks dirty compared to the portion that they cleaned. But this will be quite a bit of firewood when it's ready. What do you think, honey? You've been hearing lots of loud noises all day? Oh! Ow, that was so dumb. I don't know why I did that. I'm not quite sure what I want to make with this slab of wood yet. I measured it and it's almost 12 feet long. So before we take it to the mill, I need to decide what I want to make with it. It is an oak tree. Zach was talking about a coffee table. I'm open to a coffee table, but I feel like there's probably something else that might be cooler to make. So yeah, do me a favor, drop a note in the comments what you think I should make with this oak tree. Zach can build almost anything if I can dream it, so help me dream up something cool. Anyways, if you liked what you're watching, please do me a favor and hit subscribe so that you can come back every single week to see what we're up to. See you on the next one. Do I look cool? Is it spooky for spooky season? Get it? I'm on my... Never mind. Tree down!